Two head coaches, two programs that know each other well, now battling with the 2024 ACC Women's Lacrosse Championship on the line. And Kate Mashesky wins the opening draw for Syracuse. Her 32nd draw control of the tournament. She has been so dominant at the draw. Syracuse's turn, draws into goals all week, and they start off with a Natalie Smith strike.
And this is one off the draw control. Excellent job. Maddie Baxter gets it to Nat Smith, and I think BC was ready for them to set it up, but Nat Smith does a little pump fake, showed she had the lane and spacing, takes it to Cage. That fake is actually what causes the defense to freeze, and the nice pump fake, placement to the top corner. You can see up top Emma Tyrell, number 24 in white, being tightly guarded, setting a pick.
Emma Muchnick, the sophomore, denied by Shea Dolce.
To the two-man on the elbow.
Good look, McKenna Davis cashes in.
The secondary break. Emma Pinto driving on that crease with her head up. Finds a cutting McKenna Davis right on the doorstep. Great patience there by Davis.
And for as good as the Syracuse offense has been, and they've been so fun to watch, it helps that they get a lot of possession thanks to their draw control dominance. And they cash in again. Olivia Adamson, individual effort.
She's one of the best finishers on this team, and one of the best finishers that Kayla Trainer said she's ever coached. Does a little stutter step. Credit the off-ball players of giving her room, cutting through. Watch the stutter step, the change of speed, and then she attacks. Gets Braundorf on her backside. Hold on to it or take this shot. She's highly efficient.
One-on-one with Schweitzer. Didn't get it off cleanly, so an easy save for Delaney Schweitzer. Schweitzer, perfectly placed. Savannah Schweitzer.
Katie Goodale on the defensive end, making Delaney Schweitzer's job just a little bit easier. And that triggers this isolation by her twin sister, Savannah Schweitzer, who owned this no man's land area in the regular season matchup, has put together a phenomenal run in this tournament.
Back to full strength for about 20 seconds here. Syracuse, two power plays, but they've come up empty on both. Denied, Delaney Schweitzer. Here's Savannah Schweitzer, a goal to her name already in this championship. Adamson somehow shook free.
Two-person player. Savannah Schweitzer drives hard, grabs the attention after she beats her girl of Sydney Scales, holds that slide for an extra second as the threat. And that's what frees up a slipping Olivia Adamson, the elite finisher, off ball.
She's on the first inside hash. She can step and rip this shot.
That's what she does. Straight to the back of the net. Emma Ward blows it by Dolce.
Adamson gets this one in. Excellent job just working the defenders. They score in multiple different ways and have so many threats, which is what makes them so dangerous. The draw and dump, the one-on-one, the free position rip. Syracuse has built the 4-goal lead. She can weave through defenses. She's set up on the hanging hash mark, that hash mark right outside the 8-meter. We'll see if she has to pull this out or weave inside.
Decides to go into traffic, never got a good look. And it's Syracuse ball.
To the inside, she explodes out. Doesn't look like she's fouled from that angle, but her foot, she definitely is in the goal circle.
So you're seeing the push on 15, Charlotte?
I don't see much extension of the arms there, but I'm not sure if that's the one that they're looking at.
Clark charges in, beats Schweitzer over her shoulder.
Has a release point that is so hard for goalies to track. Very vertical and upright. Releases it so quickly before Goodale is able to get a piece of it.
Feed to Emma Tyrell. She'll usually make you pay from there. Great save by Shea Dolce. And there's time for Boston College. Our clock is stopped on the screen, but there's 9 seconds left of the quarter. Now down to 5. Boston College goes full field, and Emma Lopinto fires it home.
What a save. Shea Dolce comes up huge. BC wins the ball and a quick transition downfield. Rachel Clark gets it to Lopinto. This time she opts to face the goal, throw in the fake and score. This one counts. Her earlier behind the back taken away in a card. Lopinto makes this one special with a finish.
All over Ward, has to send it to Emma Tyrell. And now Adamson, who has 2 goals for the Orange today. 15 seconds to shoot. Looking for Tyrell, thrown away. Sydney Scales has it.
That's the kind of on-ball pressure we saw in the semifinal, but pushing the pace here again in transition.
Transitions worked beautifully for BC, and they've got another goal. McKenna Davis.
Coming downhill, full speed, you've got numbers. And the crease presence of Emma Lopinto and McKenna Davis is a connection that's tough to stop.
Well, her head coach, Kayla Trainer, telling us she's made saves when she's had to. Not all saves are created equal. They are statistically, but in games, she has made critical save after critical save. Here's Emma Ward. And now Maddie Baxter runs onto it, lets it rip. And a foul comes after the shot.
You think that would have been a simultaneous whistle, but they'll give it back to Baxter.
Dolce comes up clutch again. Shea Dolce, 5 saves. Reading the ball really well. Boston College had 3 turnovers in the first 5 minutes. Since then, 15 minutes without a turnover. It's allowed them to come back in this game. Now a chance to tie, and they do! Kayla Martello.
Hot start, but BC has responded after going down 5-1, scoring 4 straight goals. Great passing, handling the pressure, limiting the turnovers, making the one more. And Kayla Martello, one of the best scorers on this BC team.
Diversity in her game makes her so hard to stop.
Syracuse continues to dominate the draw, but they haven't scored on all this possession. Mishewski goes to goal. Often she runs off the field right after she wins the draw, decides to take a shot there, and Dolce saves it again. Emma Tyrell, Syracuse's leading scorer, been quiet in this first half, passes off to Emma Ward. Shovel shot, and it goes in!
And a lane for Emma Tyrell, showing off the flair. And in that regular season matchup, the ground ball stat was lopsided in BC's favor as well, 17-7. So
Dolce got a piece of it, but not enough to keep it out. Gracie Britton, her first touch today.
14 games this season, gets her 4th goal. Good little face dodge. She's got the room, a little bit of an angle. This one just squeaks by Dolce. O'Neal with the pressure just goes a little bit too much for body instead of just getting stick on stick. You can see how fired up she is.
And when you shrink, that lane isn't there, so you gotta maintain.
Emma Tyrell, 2 saves, Dolce. Battle for the run out. Here's McKenna Davis. And now Clark. Great feed. Martello buries it. Kayla Martello.
Kayla Martello sees this ball is zipping around the perimeter, and Rachel Clark finds the skip pass lane through the heart of the Syracuse woman down defense. Those are the kind of passes you need to throw off a zone and connect all 4 quarters of the offense. And again, this is the second time we've seen Martello curling into the feed, keeping her foot movement to the middle to win that angle.
Lapinto changes direction, has a step, and uses it. Emma Lapinto curls around the crease and ties it at 7.
Treating this like a true 1v1 behind. Bianca Chevry comes out, and Emma Lapinto goes to work. The finalizer move, the double turn back, and it's that last split dodge that spins Chevry around, and Lapinto shakes and bakes.
Look at Lapinto's eye. She looks down. That's the deception.
And Mashevsky continues to dominate the draw. How does Syracuse do a better job cashing in on the possession? Well, they just answered it right there. Can't turn it over, right, Shan?
Can't turn it over. That was perfectly executed by BC.
Told me yesterday, every quarter is a reset for this Syracuse team. Regardless of the score, they say it's a tie game. Well, it's actually tied, and the Orange turn it over. Check out the speed. Shea Baker flying down the field. Boston College has numbers. Clark trying to spin her way free, and Delaney Schweitzer's there to make the save.
I think the low shots are highly effective. We saw them score a couple on the one-on-one matchups and dropping the stick low.
Schweitzer tried to go behind the back, didn't have the angle, and Dolce wins the run out. And now Olivia Adamson sends it back up top. Emma Tyrell and Schweitzer. Boston College's defensive pressure suffocating, and Sydney Scales. How good has she been throughout her Eagles career? Feeding to Davis, off to Martello, and Boston College has the lead for the first time in this ACC championship game.
It's been an end-to-end effort, and Sydney Scales, 45 in maroon, comes up with the play, the tight defense, running into space in transition, and she doesn't force things. She dishes the ball off to her offense.
Clark has it here, feeding this time. Now back to Davis. McKenna Davis. And Schweitzer makes the save. And that's a big stop for Delaney Schweitzer. Passes back to Belle Smith. And it goes in! Schweitzer got a piece of it. But Belle Smith, just enough muscle.
How to fool a defense? You throw the no-look pass.
Clark trying to get going. Didn't get it away cleanly. Martello, the scoop and score.
Rachel Clark, the leading goal scorer for this BC team, has just been held to 1 goal. Syracuse comes up with an excellent check, but then Martello gets the ground ball, and it's just been the little things, those extra possessions that BC has won the battle. Martello gets the score, increases her angle with the step.
An Orange offense that looked unstoppable Friday night. Denied by Dolce again. Here is Smith, but pulls it out again.
And as an offensive player, if you draw the double team, you've done your job. It's now on your teammates to shorten the outlet passes to trigger that backside offense.
Emma Ward trying to muscle her way in, and she does. Emma Ward delivers.
Play the leverage game as well as Emma Ward. Feeling the defensive pressure, hesitating on the inside, and that wins her that fight to the middle of the 8-meter.
This is about strength and power. This is where Davis is dangerous. She will go to cage, but she can dish it.
Right on the money! Davis to Martello again!
With her offensive players, but with Martello, there's something special. Beautiful job. What Martello does best is getting into space and her ability to catch under pressure and finish with precision. It's really hard to be a two-way player.
Martello got it again! Kayla Martello, 6 shots, 6 goals.
The relentless pursuit of the ball from Shea Baker, anticipating the flip pass and triggering clearing another open lane to the offensive end. And who else on the back door but Kayla Martello? She has been so efficient on the inside today, catching everything, taking a second, showing her poise, and beating the battle with Schweitzer again.
And Kayla Martello with the hot hands, 6 goals on 6 shots.
She can be a zone buster on the inside, manipulating the seams.
It's all BC in this fourth quarter. Cassidy Weeks.
We hadn't called her name a lot until she just won that last draw control, and then she gets this one-on-one take, streaks through the defense. Syracuse cannot guard her. Takes it right down the heart of the 8-meter. Beautiful placement of the shot.
Davis. Martello passes it off. Martello's been the one scoring all game long. Finds Lopinto.
It earns the whole attention of the defense. And the senior leader finds this skip pass to an Emma Lopinto right on the doorstep. Unreal vision by Kayla Martello to go over the heart and the sticks of that Syracuse zone. Not even able to get the shot opportunities on the inside because of that initial pressure on the perimeter.
And the freshman Molly Driscoll squeezes it by Schweitzer.
Unbelievable shooting, moving the defense. Driscoll gets this one in. It just narrowly squeaks by Schweitzer. And this comes off the hard dodge, the double team. The defense is not able to rotate.
15 seconds remaining. Shea Dolce and Boston College. The celebration can begin. A dynasty that continues to show up in big games. The Eagles back-to-back ACC champions.